Okay, so I just woke up and I was like, I gotta make this video. I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Okay, so whenever I wake up in the morning now, I get like kind of sometimes a raspy voice. I get really, really dry mouth. My eyes are dried up. Um, I get kind of, I notice some more nightmares or more like, crazier dreams. I've been kind of obsessing over things in my house. I kind of have like hoarder tendencies, but I try to be like a cute hoarder that like only collects like vintage antiques and stuff. And so I walked to an antique store and I saw people setting up booths and selling their stuff. And I have a lot of junk around my house. And I'm like, I want to do a booth. And so I started collecting all the stuff around my house, and I have it all at my living room. And I'm like, yeah, I want to sell this stuff, and I gotta buy more stuff so I can sell that stuff. And today I'm gonna go and set up like a little booth and sell some of my stuff. And I just feel like I've been kind of like obsessive lately, all dried up, and I think it's all because I'm crazy dehydrated. Um, and I gotta like do something about this. I keep telling myself, yeah, I'll drink more water, I'll drink more water. But every day I'm drinking like 3 glasses of water, cups of water, or other liquids. And maybe I'll get to 5, but no more than 5. That seems really bad. I don't know what it is. Like every morning I wake up, I tell myself today's gonna be different, and then it's not. So the only thing I can think of is just to spend the next half an hour after this video and just do a couple things. I'm going to leave some water bottles next to my bed, so when I wake up in the morning I have something, or in the middle of the night, And then keep some water bottles in my purse. Maybe eat like more juicier fruits. Maybe make kind of like more soups and chilies. I notice I do drink with my meals, which is kind of a no-no, but I feel like I can't get any, I can never remember the fluids, so I drink during my meals now. And I feel bad, but it's like if I don't drink those few sips with my meal, like, I'll shrivel away and die into dust. What else? Yeah, I'm constipated. I think the last time I went to the bathroom was like 3 days ago. So among these things being shriveled up and dry, so is my intestines, and that's not good either. I may take some milk of magnesia today, but milk of magnesia works by kind of drawing out fluid from your intestines to flush out your poo. And I don't have any fluids to spare, so I'm going to try and drink some water before I go ahead and do that today. The surgeon always says not to let your constipation go for any more than 2 or 3 days, and I really don't remember if it's been 3 days or more, I don't know, but I'm gonna take care of that today. It's Saturday, so I don't really have much to do, so it's taking care of me day today. But yeah, I never really realized my whole life I've been dehydrated. I always hated to drink water. I always had urinary tract infections. I would always kind of wake up with a dry mouth. And I'm like thinking about it now. I'm like, oh my God, my whole life I've been so dehydrated. I always had really bad acne. I don't know, maybe if that is associated with not drinking enough water. And, I think that maybe even my weight gain could be caused from it too, because maybe like my whole freaking life I've been thirsty, and instead of drinking, I would eat, because my parents are heavy, but they're not like really, really, really big people. My mom's pretty tiny, but I mean she's still a little overweight. My dad is, he's probably where I'm getting it from, but I guess I probably did get it from them, because I don't know. I look at people now, and I see like mothers and daughters, and you'll see the mother's heavy, but now the daughters are even heavier. And it's just, I'm sure that when they grow up, they had completely different food, and now the children eat such different food than what they grew up with. They're even like heavier. Like if you go to like a Chinese buffet place, right? I've gone a couple times, because my parents wanted to go, and they wanted to treat me, and I didn't want them to feel weird. They like that place, so I'd go. There are options that you can, like the egg drop soup. I like that. I'd go for like the green beans or the chicken and broccoli or some mushrooms. There's options there. But old Jen would have never went for those options. She'd see them and go, "Oh, but look at all that over there." But now it's so much easier to, eat healthier. Even though everything's kind of covered in a little bit more oil than you're used to. That's why sometimes I'll just go with like if they have a soup, I'll go with the soup. But if you look in those buffet places, man, there are some really heavy people at those places, and they just really look kind of sickly looking. And I never really noticed them before, because you're one of them, And now you look around and you're like, wow, these people, are dying. They're like slowly like rotting away. I remember one time I have not gone to a Chinese restaurant in a long time, but somebody was mentioning it in MyFitnessPal, and so this is why I'm talking about it. But so so me and my husband were eating at that Chinese place that is near us. I don't know, like a year and a half ago, and there was this woman there, and she kind of looked kind of skinny-ish, and like she took care of herself, and she was looking at my husband like, oh, and I was like, what the hell? Shut, like, don't be rude. And I don't know, like, I always remember that kind of stuck with me, how she looked at him like, oh my God. Like, and, but now I understand why she looked like, why she had that look, because recently my dad was going through some photos, and he found these pictures of us. And my God, like, my husband really like kind of takes care of himself now, and he shaves his beard short and keeps his hair short, and he kind of takes pride in how he looks. And back then he's kind of like Middle Eastern descent, so when his beard grows out or his hair grows out, he looks kind of crazy and looking. And take that crazy hair and mix it with being 450 pounds, and you get this. And also me and him looking like this. And I can't believe that he ever looked like that. Like my dad sent me the picture, and I started laughing hysterically and was also horrified, because I was like, this was my husband, you know what I mean? And now he looked like this. If you haven't, seen the after pictures, he looks much different now. So I guess I understand now why this woman was looking at my husband like he looked like a freak, like he was really depressed at this time. Like, really, he had tried so many weight loss programs. He even did he even went through he wanted to get surgery through a hospital in New Hampshire, and they were really like kind of not really helpful. They were kind of like, you do everything on your own, and we're not going to really help you. And it was like, how do you lose weight? Oh, join this HMR program. And that was basically giving us, I don't know, when we did HMR, it's like a supervised medical thing, and they make you buy meals, and they make you buy their shakes and their bars. And after a while, we started developing like this kind of like binging tendencies, because you're eating this horrible food all week, and your brain is just so angry. And then by Friday night, we would just binge on like Pizza Hut pasta trays and pizza, and we would just sit until I remember times where I had to go throw up. That's how much I ate, because my brain was so starved of just that high all week. At least now, I can eat little things that I want now, but my portion sizes are so small, and even the things that I eat are bad that are still good. Like eating bad things make you feel so horrible now. So you want to eat, steamed vegetables with some steamed, whatever, like steamed stuff tastes really good now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that picture, those pictures. I don't want to ever go back there. And it kind of scares me into like, okay, start drinking water, because maybe not drinking water could lead you back there. So yeah, drink your water. Bye, guys.